Good morning, class 6. Welcome back to your biology classroom once again. Today I am going to start the structure of tooth. So let's start and look at your book. The general structure of all types of teeth is same. Each tooth consists of two distinct parts, crown and root. So हर टाइप का टीथ का स्ट्रक्चर नॉर्मली सेम ही होता है. बेसिकली ईच टूथ कंसिस्ट ऑफ टू डिस्टिंक्ट पार्ट, their crown and root, separated by a thin narrow neck. The crown is the upper visible part of the tooth. The root is the lower part that is embedded in a cup-like socket of the jawbone. So basically हम लोगों का जॉ के अंदर जो पार्ट रहता है जिसको हम लोग नहीं देख पाएंगे उसको हम बोलेंगे रूट, और ऊपरी भाग में जो हम व्हाइट कलर का पार्ट देखते हैं विथ एनामल उसको हम क्या बोलेंगे, क्राउन. द नेक इज सराउंडेड बाय अ गम. मतलब जिस रूट का ऊपर पार्ट हम देखते हैं नॉर्मली ये रूट और क्राउन एक दूसरे से फ्यूज रहता है नेक के द्वारा, और नेक इज सराउंडेड बाय द गम. Crown is covered with enamel. Enamel is the hardest substance in your body. So इसके नीचे दाग लगाना. Enamel is the hardest substance in our body. Beneath the enamel is dentine. So दांत की बाहरी भाग में जो enamel है that is the hardest part of our body, and beneath the enamel is dentine, which forms the bulk of tooth. Beneath the dentine, there is the pulp cavity which contains nerves and blood vessels. So look at the figure. That is the structure of tooth. First of all, the hardest part of tooth, that is enamel. उसके नीचे रहता है dentine. Beneath the dentine, there is a pulp cavity. And pulp cavity is basically contains nerves and blood vessels. So look at the figure. बाहरी भाग का hardest part that is enamel. Under the enamel that is dentine, and under or beneath the dentine that is pulp cavity, contains many blood vessels and nerves. The tongue. The mouth cavity also contains a thick muscular organ called the tongue. The tongue is covered with a mucous membrane which keeps it moist all the time. इसके नीचे दाग लगाना. This line is very important. Our tongue is covered by mucous membrane by which it is always moist. It has taste buds that help in the distinguishing taste. So basically our tongue consists of many different types of taste buds by which we can distinguish each taste. It also helps in the moving food in the mouth. Tongue also helps the moving the food inside the mouth. Now the pharynx. The pharynx, the mouth cavity leads into the pharynx. The digestive and respiratory system cross each other in the pharynx. So basically mouth cavity as well as and the respiratory system are cross each other in this location, that is pharynx. The pharynx is the common passage for food and air from the mouth and nose to the throat. So normally pharynx is the common passage. इसके नीचे दाग लगाना. By which जहाँ पे खाना और एयर दोनों ही एक साथ एक दूसरे को मतलब घुसा रहे हैं. It is the wide muscular tube divided into three parts: upper, middle, and lower. So basically pharynx is muscular tube divided into three individual parts, that is upper, middle, and lower. Only air passes through the upper part, whereas both air and food pass through the middle part, and only food passes through the lower part. So these three lines are very important. Pharynx is a junctional place, whereas food and air passes through the place. So basically, it is a muscular tube-like structure, and it consists by three individual part, their upper part, middle part, and lower part. Only air passes through the upper part. So pharynx का जो upper part है वहाँ से सिर्फ हवा घुस सकता है. And the middle part actually passes air and food, and the lower part is only passes food. Now the esophagus or gullet, not gullet, the pronunciation will be gullet. Esophagus or gullet. The pharynx leads to the esophagus, also called food pipe. So food pipe is also known as esophagus, or the another name of esophagus is food pipe. The esophagus is tube-like structure about 25 cm long, extending from the pharynx to the stomach. So esophagus start कहाँ से होता है? Pharynx से लेकर it extends to the stomach. Food passes from the pharynx into the esophagus, from where it moves forward by a series of muscular contraction and not by the gravitational force. So from pharynx and stomach, बीचों का जो thread-like structure, that is the esophagus, by the lots of muscular contraction, basically from pharynx to stomach, esophagus help to move forward the food, not by gravitational force. The muscles contract one after the other in a web-like motion and also known as peristalsis. इसके नीचे दाग लगाना. So the contraction of the muscular contraction of the esophagus or food pipe, it is also known as peristalsis. So question ऐसा आ सकता है, the movement of esophagus is also known as this. चारों ऑप्शन रहेगा and you have to choose the correct answer. So आंसर क्या आएगा? Peristalsis, because the wave-like contraction by which food moves forward from pharynx to stomach with the help of esophagus, and the contraction between the esophagus is also known as peristalsis. The stomach is a J-shaped muscular bag-like organ situated on the left side of the abdomen. It churns the food and mix it with digestive juice and passes it onto the small intestine for further digestion. So stomach से जो HCl रिलीज होता है उसके द्वारा खाना को मैक्सिमम डाइजेस्ट करने के बाद कहाँ पे ढकेलता है? स्मॉल इंटेस्टाइन में फॉर द फर्दर डाइजेशन. एट द अपर एंड ऑफ द स्टमक लाइज द इसोफेगस. मतलब अप टू द अपर पोर्शन ऑफ स्टमक इसोफेगस खत्म हो जाता है एंड इट्स लोअर एंड्स ओपन इनटू द स्मॉल इंटेस्टाइन. सो इसोफेगस का जो लोअर एंड्स है नॉर्मली वहाँ कहाँ पे खत्म होता है? स्मॉल इंटेस्टाइन में. एट द अपर पार्ट ऑफ स्टमक वहाँ तक इसोफेगस सिचुएटेड एंड द लोअर एंड्स ऑफ इन स्मॉल इंटेस्टाइन वहाँ तक भी है क्या? इसोफेगस. The stomach walls help in the mechanical digestion. The inner wall of the stomach is lined by the millions of gastric glands that secrete gastric juice. Stomach का जो inner wall है वहाँ पे बहुत सारा gastric glands है जहाँ से gastric juice release होता है. This gastric juice is rich in hydrochloric acids and enzyme. So the inner wall of stomach possess many gastric glands by which they release gastric juice. Gastric juice is basically provides HCl and many enzymes. So student, hope all of you understood what I discussed in this video. So for today, up to this portion.